It's a shot away, he scores! 4-4.
Lachlan going to the net, shoots, and he scores!
And then towards Cox. Cox gets a shot away, Davis makes the save. No, it's in! It's in! Perth takes the lead!
Welcome to O'Brien Group Arena. It's pre-season in the Australian Ice Hockey League, a festival of hockey, and we had a bunch of games yesterday. This is the second of a two-day weekend festival of hockey, and it's the minor final between the CBR Brave and the Adelaide Adrenaline, a four-team tournament. The major final between the two Melbourne sides, the Ice and the Mustangs. But I'm looking forward to seeing this game, particularly the Adrenaline. They're a very young side, and I expect we'll see a lot of that this year for the Adrenaline, but it's a good hit-out for this side. Both sides are probably missing a lot of their players due to national duties and some imports haven't arrived, different players who play in the Northern Hemisphere, but for a lot of the free players, it's a good dress rehearsal. My name's Michael Clubb, and I'm joined in commentary today by Paul Jaffa-Watson. Welcome, Jaff.
Well, thank you, Michael. It's good to be back. Another year, we're on the march, and here we go. This will be a good hit out. You're quite right. What I'm interested in seeing today is some of the young guns, and let's just see what the wheels they bring and what skills they bring as well.
And particularly for Adelaide, they're a very young side.
Absolutely, but this is our future. This is the league's future.
Yep. So we're doing a minute silence for tragedy in Canada with the Humboldt Broncos.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
It was a tragedy, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Very sad. But on a brighter note, as we look forward, how about the goalies? Know much about them?
Well, Alex Hetro for the CBR Brave, he's been knocking on the door for a while now.
Quite a while.
He's but the games I've seen him play, I've been impressed.
He's got good reflexes. He knows his area between the pipes. What I like about him is when he drops in a butterfly, he gets up very quick. His block is strong.
He'll still be serving the role as backup for the CBR Brave this year. Lexi Toivonen has gone to the Mustangs. But one I'm really looking forward to seeing how he goes. For the other Adrenaline, Frederick, I think it's my pronunciation right there. He's only 16, but was really impressive in the junior league this year.
16?
Yep, and a lot of talk. He's a real quality goaltender.
Okay.
I'd be really interested to see how he goes this year. We're moments away from the start of this game between the CBR Brave and the Adelaide Adrenaline. The Brave, the team in the blue, the Adrenaline, the team in the white. And it's Adrenaline who do win the opening face-off. Lemming. Now Kotoska in the corner. Brave at the puck. Jaden Lewis just fans on the pass. A chance for the Adrenaline to break out. Alice Kotoska, who was impressed last year's import, back for the second year.
Yeah, I want to see him try and... I'd rather he dump that puck in then and let the players skate onto it.
So stretch pass, well, misses a couple of targets in the end. So Harvey wearing the C for today for the Brave. Darcy Flanagan to centre ice. Nice build-up. It's dumped into the corner for the Brave. Adelaide with numbers and pace, and they win the puck. Now Phelps. Pass has been intercepted in this area, and it's going to be offside. And we'll have face-off. Running your tweets today as well. You use the hashtag AIHL Game Day with your tweets on screen.
And tell
your
me
thoughts for this coming season. We'd love to hear them.
Yes, absolutely. Where's our third wheel?
Canberra.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Didn't he realise
we exchanged Brave for Steve?
We won.
I think Melbourne's the winner.
Yeah, I do.
So from face-off, Buskus loses a puck, but still has support there in Henning. Player, I reckon will step up this year. You'll probably see more ice time.
This will be interesting. Let's just see how we bring it out.
Tear goes from one corner to the other. Phelps now for the Brave.
Got some experience. That's it. Dump in. Run and gun. Skate it down.
The Jaden Lewis. Promising youngster who spent a lot of time in Europe over the past couple of years. The Brave only played, I think, one game a couple of seasons ago.
Oh,
here's a chance now for the Adrenaline. But Harvey steadies the ship for the Brave. Shot was blocked. Dangerous pass. The shot there, trying to get in the back of the pads there of Alex Tetro. Now Lewis loses control of the puck. Back at centre ice. Foal up against two Brave opponents as Harvey wins out. Nearly stolen there. Now Foal leaves the puck behind.
He really got hit into next week.
Both sides starting to feel the tempo of this game.
No body work as yet, though.
Though that said, pre-season you often see a lot of body work. I think possibly the players would have got any get out of their system yesterday. Now it's about pre-season. It's really about structures and just finding form. And here's a chance out for the Adrenaline. Nice pass there by Payadet to the top of the crease. And oh, gee,
should have buried that.
Kotoska should have buried that one. Tetro all at sea on that occasion. One of the best opportunities the Adrenaline have probable game has been missed.
Side.
Not called. Boyle gets a shot away. Tetro offers a rebound but has defensive support. Turned over. Lemming. Now the Braves should be able to clear through McPhail. Kotoska wins the puck. Takes the blue line. Cuts in the middle lane. Shot. That was a lie. Gets a chance for a rebound. Gets another shot away. Really wound up on that occasion. And Jamie Holland will retrieve the puck now for Adelaide. So Sammy Menter. Cuts the center lane. Couldn't get a shot away though. Good defence there by the Brave. Corey Stringer, the former Mustang. Jaden Lewis for the Brave. Gets a shot away. Frederick with the save. In by Flanagan for the Brave. Lewis. What about the wraparound for a sec, but that door closed quickly. Still a bit too easy there for Lewis. And he gets control of the puck again. Little backhanded pass to the top of the crease. Brave goes in the corner. Gavin will get there first. Now Benson. Benson for the adrenaline. Ryan happy to send that one in the corner. Both sides will use the opportunity to make a line change. It's going to be cleared away now for Adelaide. Darcy Flanagan, former Ice and Mustangs player. Beautiful pass out towards Matt Harvey. Gets a little backhanded shot away. Good defensive block. And still the Brave in control of the puck.
Anderson was very strong on the point there. Good net coverage.
It's going to be cleared away for the adrenaline. And that will be an icing call. Make all the way back, but at the moment it's the CBR Brave dominating play.
Yeah, they are. Trying to get something happening in the neutral zone, which isn't quite happening. There's not a lot of communication between the forwards becoming an option when their defence are bringing it out. However, they have a structure. Adelaide don't have it at all at the minute.
Which is interesting because this core on this side out here at the moment is Adelaide Generals players from the Junior League. So now Adelaide looking to clear the zone. Boyle, who is only young, but he's in this lineup right now, he's a veteran. Fold. That's a nice pass, but in the end they just couldn't get a shot away. Nice setup though for the adrenaline. So Harvey takes the blue line. Lovely little pass out towards Geordie Gavin, just fans on his shot. Puck still spills free. So Ryan Fold, rink wide pass out towards Zach Boyle. Boyle drives towards the net, gets a shot away, and hits the top of the crossbar.
It's a good shot.
Had Tetro beaten, all ends up on that occasion.
Would have had most goalies beaten on that shot.
So Flanagan out towards McPhail, gets a shot away. Now the adrenaline looking to break out. Stretch pass. This is everybody.
Waved it off.
Good work there by Leeming. Sent into the corner. Tetro comes out of his crease. Phillips does well for the Brave. And he's going to have the first penalty of the game as Tetro makes his way to the bench. Brave will go for an extra attacker. So we have our first power play of the game. It's going to go for the CBR Brave.
They should dominate on that as well. What I want to see Adelaide do is they've got to regroup and they've got to look at their structure breaking out. I want the defensemen to skate it out. They're standing behind the net. They're waiting for an option to present itself. Start skating out with it, and the forwards will start moving into the neutral zone. All of a sudden, you'll have a flow. You can make that one stretch pass.
And it is predictable at the moment, so the Brave are setting up for it. Maybe skating it out might just break things up again. Flanagan now. It's top of the crease. Nice set up there by the Brave. Brave on the power play. Harvey will go back and retrieve the puck. To Harvey. Harvey again. Couldn't get a clean shot away.
No communication there between the Brave defence.
Darcy Flanagan's been busy so far. Keeps control of the puck. Gets a shot away.
I think a little bit of practice has to be done on their power play.
It does. It's,
no communication there.
There's no passing. It seems to be a lot of cycling.
Don't want to talk it down, I want to talk it up, but there's got to be structure there to begin with. Adrenaline, what they're going to do, they're going to win the face-off back, draw it back and bring it right round and get it out of the zone.
And Jeff, question without notice. Pre-season games, tournaments like this, do the results matter, or is it, do you look for other things?
No, I look totally for other things.
So Brave in control of the puck again. Harvey gets a shot away, and that hits the side post. Harvey will get it back. Sides go for the pass out towards Brunt. You know, one of those young Brave players, I'm sure fans of the Brave are looking to see more of this season.
Well, you just ask me then whether it's a score or is it other things that you're looking at. You just want to look at, do we have teamwork? Do we have a game plan? Can we execute it? At the moment, none of that is happening.
And would I say even the fringe players, do
they buy into their role? The hardest thing for Australian hockey players is to buy into their role and know it. And
or grab the opportunities when they present themselves.
Well, yes, but it's knowing that, yep, okay, I'm a winger. My job on this line is to check, is to contain the other opposition forwards, is knowing your role.
So face-off attacking zone now for the Adrenaline. 11:55 remaining, first period. The Boyle just kept it in the zone, but the Brave are able to clear. This is good work by Gavin, the veteran. Gets a shot that was just wide in the end. Boyle looking to clear.
Good bit of forechecking here. A lot of hustle, good hustle. Lemming, Adelaide, good hustle.
Now cleared by Henning. Henning will escape from one blue line to the other, then he's forced out wide. Good work by Boyle. So McPhail flips up to the centre lane. No one was there.
Good pass.
That is a good pass. And here's now a chance for Pyatt for the Adrenaline. Gets a shot away and Tetro makes a nice glove save.
That was a good break in by Adelaide. Nice little chip pass. Sauced it up, skated onto it.
Something you don't see often in Australian hockey, that type of pass as well.
Good off the backhand. Is that Adam Peart? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yep. Good finish.
So face-off attacking zone for Adelaide, but it's a Brave who win the puck. Backhand pass looking there for Lewis from Buskus. Tight angle shot, hit the middle. And Harvey gets a shot away, but in the end, Roderick makes the save.
It was a good save too, because he was down, but he saw that puck coming up, he rose to it.
Has looked steady, the young man, so far.
Oh, you're right.
Hasn't had any real dangerous chances so far. In fact, Brave have controlled play, but Adelaide have had the best chances so far.
Funny how it works.
Battle along the wall, neutral zone. Brave moved into their attacking zone, but the Adrenaline looking to clear, and they do. It's going to be a foot race. Fold leading the race, so waving to be iced off. Header Harvey. Harvey gets the puck though. Front gets out towards Buskus, having to play that one off the board. So now Adelaide. Skatroska back on the ice after serving a penalty. So Brunt out wide towards Jaden Lewis. He's forced out wide. Yeah, you're looking to clear for the... But that was a weak pass and it was a poor one. Turned it right over. Thankfully, he's got support. Still, the Adrenaline haven't been able to clear the zone, though.
Bit lazy.
So battle along the boards. In the end, it was a poor pass there by Mitch Day. We're going to have a stop in play, and it's going to be a penalty call.
Oh, Adelaide in the bin. You're right, CBR Brave, it's their time to score right now, because Adrenaline are just sitting back. They're doing a lot of puck watching. They're not moving their feet enough in defence. They're starting to get a little bit flustered because they're feeling the pressure. No one can take sustained pressure in Canberra. By good management or luck, are delivering pressure at the moment.
And the Brave win the face-off. Shot was blocked. No on top of the crease, but at least they're organised in front of their goaltender defensively. They've got a bit of coverage there. And Tetro will glove that one. We'll have a face-off.
I'm impressed with the Adelaide keeper. Jeremy Frederick, is that how you pronounce it?
I think so, yeah.
Moves well.
So Adam Payet, number 34, is in the box. Slash and call. So face off, and it's going to be won by the Adrenaline. The Stringer.
Oh. Got to get that shot on net. Put some purchase on it.
So still 0-all. But I did like the work defensive work of Harvey there. He was a slower skater. Just used good body work.
Absolutely. He was using his stick well and his feet.
Because if just had broken away, it would have been high and buried in the back of the net.
Correct.
So handing now for the Brave, kicked away by Boyle. Auditioning for the Socceroos by looks at with that kick. Boyle gets to the take. It's going to be leaning for the Adrenaline. Trying to drive towards net. Great defensive work though by the CBR Brave. No penalty call.
I thought there was a wee bit of interference there.
To Gavin out towards Buskus.
Good save.
Frederick makes the save.
Yeah, it's good. We're getting a little bit of feeling creeping into the game.
What you see here on replay, in fact, now I look at it on replay, that was a clear hold actually by Phillips.
If by my standards, that's a penalty.
Yep.
Now, what Adelaide have got to do is just don't focus about what's happened. Let's get on with what's going to happen.
Yeah, had a few things go against them, but you've got to carry on. But they have looked good on the penalty kill. And these things we talk about, what you can take out of the game, just outside of results. And
exactly.
Basically what I've seen, they've organised on the penalty kill. Play it out of the penalty box now for the Adrenaline, so it's back to 5-on-5. And Holland. Clear now for the Adrenaline, out towards Flanagan. Two players pretty familiar with this ring, playing with both Melbourne clubs. Well, certainly for Flanagan and the Mustangs.
Steal.
Here's a turnover. Good work by Flanagan. He's been in Europe during the Australian off-season. I tell you what, it looks like he's better for the experience.
Yeah. Get a lot of ice time.
It was wide. I think may have been looking for a deflection. None was forthcoming. Kept in now by Phelps. With their rink-wide pass to no one.
Here we go. Bench penalty. Too many men on. Because he touched the puck before the fifth player was off.
So the Adrenaline will get their first power play of the game. They're frustrating ones for any side to give away.
Yeah, so what do we have here? Oh, yes, Benson's this close. That'll come with experience. You're skating onto the puck like that, you've already got to have the shot done.
Yeah, he wasn't set up for the shot, was he? And like you said, it's experience, learning these things. So Stringer now for Adelaide.
That's it, skate it out. Good boy, get the feet moving. Now we need something on the far side, on the fat side. That's where we want it. The guy driving to the net. None of the above happened.
Holland forced out behind the net, past the Stringer who just keeps hitting.
Still time, they've got possession. Play with the puck. Come on. Keep it in.
And Holland's been able to do so for the Adrenaline. And a nice setup, but unfortunately they just couldn't capitalise there.
Good reading by the goalie.
Pass out towards Foal. Foal gets a shot away. It was just wide. But Tetro was all over that anyway. So Stringer.
Adelaide changing on the fly, keep their power play strong.
Payet fires, shoots, scores! Adam Payet gets the first goal of the game, and it's to the Adelaide Adrenaline. They score in the power play.
That happened because changing on the fly, we had a man there that saw the defenseman wide open, got the puck back, and gave it a one-timer.
It was a nice setup.
Celebration. It was. One good pass. Buried that biscuit. It was a good shot, low. Goalie had no time to see it. It was screen.
So the team that's been very defensive so far for the most part of the first period has been up against it. They're the team against the first goal.
Made the most of their opportunity. So, as we were summarising that they were very good on the penalty kill, Adelaide, well, they've also all right on the power play.
And that will make a difference. I expect them to be fielding a young side this year, and as long as they can get their special team sorted, they'll be competitive.
Correct.
Because how often you've seen it, Jeff, with teams, particularly young teams, if they struggle on special teams, that's where they tend to get blown out of the water over a season.
Yeah, without doubt. And it's demoralising. Get one or two on them, that's it, and they bury their head. Let's see how Canberra respond to this.
So Henning is forced out wide. In the corner, gets out towards Buskers. Buskers tied up in the corner. Now it's Phillips leaves it behind. They have, and the Brave have gone right back in their shells. Brave here away. Sableton. Jordan Gay goes out wide. Was caught. So Stringer skates out defensive zone, probably a little too easily in the end. Drovo get a shot away. The shot was well wide, but he saw an opening and went for it. And it's going to be a penalty against the CBR Brave.
I didn't see that.
Jordan Brunt would be the player. 2 minutes.
Let's see what we can muster here, hey?
You see Stringer in the end saw an opening, and that's not much in it, but it's there.
All right. This is where our linesmen are also getting into the action. This is all dependent on Stapleton winning the draw here for Adelaide Adrenaline. Didn't happen.
So Harvey now for the Brave.
Yeah, good work, Harvey, almost. Throws the biscuit.
Now Holland will go back for the Adrenaline.
Plenty of time to set this up. Oh, bad pass.
Darcy go back to Tetro. He's turning over. Oh, Tetro got himself out of jail. Oh, boy.
That was a comedy of errors.
That was. That was almost. I don't know if you saw in the NHL last weekend, the last game of the season, Montreal and Toronto. Carey Price, 10 seconds left of the season, gets it. Little pass straight to Patrick Marlowe, who's in the crease. Doing. That reminded me of that.
Yeah, well.
And as a Habs fan, I just had to laugh at it. That was the Montreal season wrapped up in 10 seconds. We're back here in Melbourne. It's the Adrenaline who have the puck again. Oh, Boyle just keeps it. Bit of miss pass there by Koska. Boyle go back out towards Koska, winds up, shoots. Shot though was high.
It's all right. The theory was good.
Yeah, the interplay between Boyle and Koska was good then. To Boyle.
Yeah,
and that's going to be offside.
So far, Canberra on this penalty kill a lot better. They're more structured. It's a bit more passive. In other words, they're not rushing.
Except for those moments there.
Oh, double power play. Here we go.
So Darcy Flanagan going to the penalty box. Now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 1 minute 2 seconds. Luckily for the Brave, they do win the face-off. Harvey looking to clear. Pike fires, shoots, Tetro makes a save, and it was a slashing call against Flanagan.
Got plenty of time, Adelaide. They've got to settle it down.
Five on three, just make the Brave defence stretch.
Yeah, you can have forwards on both posts. Defencemen play a key role in this. They can come in.
So, Adrenaline win the face-off. Payet out to the Stapleton, back to Payet. Winds up, shoots. Pad save there by Tetro. Net has come loose, but play goes on. A lot of calls about the net. Here from the Brave bench. And finally we get called.
Good pass. What was that called? The net out?
Yeah, the net's out. That's what I said a bit earlier. It's like... Surprised they didn't call it earlier, actually. Either you call it straight away when it comes off, or you let the play go, and a goal scores. Right,
so my favourite little niche in this is that it's still happening. That net keeps popping out.
So Adrenaline win the face-off. That was an awkward pass. The stringer out towards Payet. Payet forced out wide.
Oh, dearie me.
And misses everybody. Too much passive skating there from the Adrenaline. Harvey does well, Gavin. So two of the veterans of the Brave lineup teaming up. Hyatt's done well though for the Adrenaline, tied up there by Harvey. Stringer for Adelaide. Petroska crosses the blue line, goes out wide, lost the biscuit just as he was about to shoot.
Uses defence now, that's it.
Brave kill one penalty. Shot there, puck spills free. And kept in by Payet.
Give it to the back door, back door.
They're stringing from Katroska back to Katroska.
Mantry, give it to Mantry. There, he's on the post.
Stringer with a shot, Tetro with the save. Shot was well high on that occasion. Kept in though by Stringer. This is a nice setup. Katroska couldn't get a clean shot away. What a setup. Payet out towards Katroska. Fires, shoots.
Still can't get it out, Braves.
That along the half wall. Tyler Leeminger gets a shot away, and Tetro in the end loves that one quite easily and does a few Pilates while he's at it.
I'll give Adelaide 3 points for that. Great effort, good communication. They passed the puck around. They got 3 scoring opportunities. Good work by the Canberra goalie. They're unlucky not to score.
So 11 seconds remaining in the opening period. Adrenaline will be looking to win the face-off, but they don't. Flanagan back to 5-on-5 hockey. Vasquez. Now Holland. And that will be it for the first period of play. The Adelaide Adrenaline leave the CBR Brave with 1-0.
Well, what do you take out of that period is that Adelaide are getting stronger as the period went on. Canberra, though, they've got the talent. They just can't make it work at the moment.
I think that's a fair summary. The first half of that period dominated by the Brave, then the Adrenaline. So we'll just take a break here from O'Brien Group Arena. We're back shortly with the second period of play. The Adrenaline leave the Brave 1-0. Welcome back to O'Brien Group. We're in a second period of play in this minor final. The first one between the Brave and Adrenaline. So Boyle. Shot was blocked there by Harvey. And it looks like that's offside. In fact, there'll be a penalty call. It's going to go against the Brave. So the Brave getting themselves in early penalty trouble at the moment. It looks like it is going to be Jaden Lewis who will go to the penalty box. Not a good start for the Brave, who are currently trailing this game. So the Adrenaline on the power play. They look pretty impressive so far. But it's a Brave who win the face-off. Phelps happy to clear that one along the glass, but in fact that is hit. The netting by the looks of it.
Yep. It's coming back.
We'll have a face-off again. So high sticking penalty against Lewis. And you think your father Adrenaline's... So Pope out towards Holland. Winds up, shoots, and shot was wide. Boyle again, he's been good tonight. He's going to be a key player for the Adrenaline, I think, this season.
Yep.
The top of the crease there, in the slot, but no one was there for Adelaide, and the Brave were able to clear.
There's one thing I'd pass on the ball right now as a defenseman, keep your stick on the ice.
So Boyle going solo. Couldn't drive towards the net though.
Yeah, but this is good. Now we can set up.
That was Pyatt, the goal scorer.
Back to him, back to him, back to him. That's it. Now skate in and shoot. Ah, too late, too late.
Pyatt again. Shot in was wide. Flanagan. And that's in the Adelaide bench, and we'll have a face-off.
See, that'll come with Adelaide. That power play that just shows youth, a little bit of inexperience, but experience is coming. Boyle did 80% of that correct. His fellow defenseman saw the lead, got the puck cross, should have got it back to him just that little bit quicker. Boyle could have skated in and shot. That'll come with experience, and what I'm liking now is they're talking about it on the bench, and that's what I like.
So face-off attacking zone for the Adrenaline, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Joska gets a shot that was too high in the end. Stringer unable to keep it in. Joska getting a shot wide, will go into the corner. Leaving overskated the puck.
Oh, good read by the goalie.
It was great work there by Tetro. A lot of goalies often scared to stick their stick out like that because if they get it wrong, it's always almost a guaranteed goal against them. And then Tetro gloves that shot by Payet, and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, but I've never known too many goalies that like taking risks, mate. They live taking risks, goalies.
Until it goes wrong and then they get very angry with themselves.
They shake it off.
But then goalies are a different breed to the rest of us.
That's what I was trying to get across to you, Michael.
So face-off won by the Brave. Flanagan sends that one in the corner looking for Buskus on the half wall. Yeah, Stringer will go back. This is Corey Stringer.
Yeah, good play.
One of the recruits for the Adrenaline during the off-season. Good to see them recruiting players from other teams instead of losing them, which is what they've been experiencing for the past couple of years. To Stapleton. Mentaire. Tied up in the corner. Try to get it towards Stapleton. It's played off the boards. Adelaide, eventually they will clear, but they've made hard work of it.
Penalty coming.
Back to say Brave with one that would clear, but it's going to be a penalty against the CBR Brave. Frederick makes it off the bench, and eventually it will be touched up, and we'll have a stop in play, and it's going to be a slashing call.
A little bit of feeling out there, it's just starting to show. Between Flanagan and Lemming, I think.
Kratoska.
Ah, Kratoska. Oh, yeah, he can bite.
And Darcy Flanagan most certainly will.
Yes.
And he's still going. It's like, seriously, it's a pre-season game. Oh, he's letting everybody know about it.
boy.
Never short of a word as Darcy Flanagan.
Nah.
Which is why the Brave fans, I reckon, will love him this season.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, they will. They will in the hometown. He'll rock the bar.
So, face-off one now by the Adrenaline. Pass out wide. This is a nice setup. Holland.
See what went wrong in that play? Again, Boyle was the structure on that point. He got it into the corner. It should have come back to him. He was wide open all by himself. Just got to communicate a little better, Adrenaline. Then it's theirs.
So Holland crosses the blue line. Now behind the net, we'll leave it there for Katroska. Just a little bit of miscommunication. Boyle again. Shot. Saved by Tetro. Puck spills free.
Now get it back out to Boyle. I mean, he's wide open by himself. Both D are. Get the puck out to the D. That's it.
So Holland. Lemming into the corner. To Boyle.
Oh, good play.
Backhand pass to Katroska. Gets a shot away. That was a nice setup for the Adrenaline. But Tetro up to the challenge.
This has got a lot of potential, this power play.
And that's hit the back netting. We'll have a face-off.
That was entertaining to watch and well executed.
And you're right. The execution, the structures I'm impressed with.
Yep.
They're moving around much more than they were the last power play they've got.
Yeah.
So Adelaide have it. Able to clear the zone, but only as far as Flanagan, who nearly kills his teammates with that misdirected pass into their bench.
Yeah.
It's always a good way to make friends in your new team, isn't it?
Look at this.
And his death stare.
The chat is still going on with Flanagan.
From the Jamie Burke school of taking the pre-season easy. So play it for the Adrenaline. Been turned over now, Gavin. Gavin will leave it for Henning. Tries to get back out towards Gavin. Overskated the puck. Tied up by Stringer. Gavin. Back pass to no one really, but Henning's done well. He read it better and got there first. Gets the puck back. Little backhanded shot. Save has been made. Stringer will look to clear now for the Adrenaline. Harvey for the Brave. To Buskers. They will get there first for Adelaide. Pass out wide. Benson stripped of the puck by Harvey. Winds up, shoots, and Frederick, I should say, not son at the end. Get myself tongue-tied.
Frederick.
He makes the save anyway.
Yeah, but Harvey, you know what was wrong with that shot? He took him half an hour to wind up. I could have hung my clothes off that. The backflow was so high, they would have dried by the time the stick came down. Get the shot away quick.
So face off attacking zone now for the Brave, but it's the Adrenaline to win the puck. So Pope just finding space.
Oh, there's interference.
I think that was I agree with that one. Pretty clear, but no call.
You probably would have thought it wasn't a stick lift.
Yeah, I'd love to see that one on replay. Now Foal. Brave able to clear.
See, the boys are starting to get a little chippy. All right, we've got an icing, so we can maybe see something here.
Much as we've had a few giggles, Darcy Flanagan, his work managed to fire up his team a bit.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that.
But we'll have a face-off in the attacking zone now for the Adrenaline. So from the face-off, puck and dispute, but Adelaide have numbers and get control of the puck. Boyle. Got a shot away. Nice pass there by Day. Little drop pass. It's going to be a foot race.
Now they're going to wave it off.
Yep. McPhail gets there first.
That might be your favourite line this year.
What about waving being iced off?
Yeah, waving being iced off.
Yeah, a lot of laughs behind the scenes on that one. So shot from a tight angle. So McPhail wins the puck. But this is a scrappy setup for the Brave. They maybe control the puck, but they're not really doing anything with it at the moment. Day, good pass. McPhail unfortunately didn't read it, and it's been turned over.
2-on-2. He's got a drop back. Good play. The guy's got to drive to the net. There it is.
Oh, lovely goal there to Zach Boyle. Beautiful setup there by the Adelaide Adrenaline.
That was a perfect play all the way. It was an ABC. Puck carrier went in. Second man high. Third man drove to net. Look at this. Drops it back for the man coming in on the delay. Third man driving to the net. Pass comes across now. Beautifully executed. Nice pass. And one-timed it straight in. ABC. Beautiful goal. Well done, Adelaide Adrenaline.
So the Adrenaline lead 3-0. And Flanagan has it for the Brave.
Now that's something that you take home with you, Michael, no matter what the score is. Just knowing that your team has the ability to execute
that play
like that.
Yep. So face off, here's a chance now for Lewis. Backhanded shot, puck spills free. Baskets in the corner towards Jaden Lewis.
Do you notice how they're moving their feet a little bit faster now at the moment, Adelaide? Too?
And we've got a slashing call. I think that's...
What?
It's going to get solid by the looks of it.
I was too busy watching the skaters coming out. Impressed by their speed.
Well, we saw a bit of that last year, a young side, very inconsistent. They're still a young side, but say they can structure plays like that. There's hope.
There is.
Yeah, there's promise.
They're still having a crack at Flanagan. Look at this. He's got him sucked in, I'll give him that.
But unfortunately, he's trailing 3-0 and don't look like scoring right now.
Well, they've got a power play.
This is their big chance. So Harvey gets it from the face-off. Fires a shot away. The shot, though, was blocked and the Adrenaline are able to clear. And Harvey will go back now for the Brave.
Oh, body.
So Flanagan
away.
Finds McPhail. Harvey.
He's got to use the point man here. That's it. Oh, no.
Flanagan's done well to keep that in the end. To Harvey, to Flanagan.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen by accident.
It'll be a good accident if it does. So Buskus to Flanagan.
Do you notice Adrenaline on this? They've
right, clear from the goal. I know that it's going to be paid. Well, there you go. What were we saying about an accident? That really was an accident.
It was an accident.
They're going to have a bit of discussion about it. And I thought it was cleared off the goal line, to be honest, but then I'm wondering how it got to the goal line in the first place.
By accident. Here we go. He's looking to take the shot.
It's got an awkward bounce off the glass.
Oh, it tips over the line off the skate.
I think it did. I think it did. I think it may have just crossed.
It did just cross and went off the skate.
Wow. Good luck for the Brave. They score on the power play and they have a chance out through Brunt. Goes out wide. And the Adrenaline clear. McPhail sends that one into the corner. So Henning will be credited with the goal. So McPhail gets a shot away.
Good save.
Froderick makes the save.
He sees the puck well with that young boy. Jeremy Froderick. Here we go. Let's look at it again. Takes a shot. Makes its way off to behind the net. It's coming back out off the skate, off the goalie skate, just over the line.
Yeah, I reckon it was just over.
Really? I might have to see that again. I'm just hearing word from the director that it was not over the line.
I think it was. We'll have this argument all day, will we? So, Brave clear the zone. It's Dave Lewis now for the Brave. Very much in the veteran class. So now Benson for the Adrenaline. Boyle. In the corner, has been stolen by Brunt now for the Brave. Adelaide still have control of the puck. So Brunt up against two Adelaide opponents, and numbers will win out, but they've turned it straight back over. Luke Phillips now. Forced out wide. Harvey along the half wall. Tries to cut in the centre lane. He's done well. We get a shot away. He does. Frederick makes the save.
Canberra have put the burners on.
Flanagan just gives Benson one for good measure on his way out. Trosco will send that one. In fact, it was Holland will send that one into the corner. Jordan Gayer out wide. It's a nice setup for the Adrenaline, but Harvey will steady the ship for the Brave. Mitch Dade and Mitch Henning. They will get it back now for the Adrenaline. Line pass by Trosco, I think as far as the CBR Brave opponent. One thing coming out of this weekend, what I'm seeing from this game for the Brave, that partnership, the D-lining, Flanagan and Harvey, I think will be a good one for them this year.
Okay.
I'd stick with it. They seem to be working well together.
Best thing about the defenseman is you must be able to communicate. Number one.
Well, you are repairing more often than not, aren't you?
Yep.
And that should be a penalty, but it's going to be called for a penalty, and I think it is going to be for a delay of game. It hit the back netting.
Yep. Correct.
So we're going to have a look at the last goal.
And our director's telling us that it didn't cross the line.
Yep, here we go. So we got it coming in, and so this is about where it lands.
Ah, okay.
Ooh, yeah, look, actually.
Okay, so our director's pointed out that when I'm saying the puck's over the line, it's in the air. It's not over the line at all. When it landed, it was on the line.
It was a tight call. And certainly on the first time it landed. Now Harvey goes in. So Harvey's trying to bring the CBR Brave back in this game single-handedly.
He's fired up. They're giving everything in the last 6 minutes. Wow.
He's been the key. In fact, it's come from that defensive pairing. You know, Flanagan getting a bit mouthy and a bit chirpy, and seems to have fired his team up. Matt Harvey with the C today. We're in the letter, and
there you go,
leading from the front. So Brave get it now. Tetro to Flanagan out towards Harvey.
That's it.
Nice setup now towards Jaden Lewis in the corner. Brave on the power play. Harvey going solo.
Good play.
Gets out towards Flanagan, shoots, and scores! All of a sudden it's 3-2.
And you called it, Michael. Good call. You got Harvey and Flanagan. And that was a good play. That was all set up by Harvey, without doubt. Took it in. Came back to him on the point. Looked for Flanagan. Flanagan buried the biscuit. Good play.
Yeah, so the Brave fight back has been coming from the blue line.
Yeah, perfect execution. What I liked was just what happened just prior to that as well. All executed by Harvey. Well, it's never over until it's over.
Absolutely, and the Brave win the face-off. Buskus, poke kicked away from him, gets it back. So Buskus It's met a wall of Adelaide defenders, and that should be a penalty against Channing. That was a takedown.
Yeah. It was a don't argue in the face.
Yeah.
Not a smart penalty, though. Not at this time of the game.
Not while your team's got momentum and you have the puck. And in the neutral zone. Like, he was going to win that puck anyway.
Yeah, he was.
Just an unwise penalty to take. But the Brave do win the face-off. It's going to be cleared away. Cleared out wide now for the Adrenaline. Tosca.
Use the point. There it is. Over to Boyle. Over to Boyle. Up.
Pyatt gets there towards Kratoska. Back to Pyatt again. Shot was wide. Leeming trying to get a shot away. Scramble in front of Tetro's crease. And Pyatt fires, shoots. Saved by Tetro, hits the back netting. We'll have a face-off.
Good power play though, because what Braves are doing wrong is they're puck watching. They're just all moving to where the puck's going. Should be looking to go to where the puck's not.
To the top of the crease, and it's going to be a.
Net's out.
Net is out, so play will be waved off.
Yep. Well, they're saying the puck went in the net.
Yeah, are they? Well, Kratoska's trying to claim it.
No.
But I think it just came off and... no. In fact, I'm not sure even why they need to stop that play at all.
Net.
I know Tetro was pretty much on the ground with a teammate on top of him, but
yeah,
if it was an opponent, just stop play. But I think with the teammate, well, you get scored on, that's just... your defence fell apart.
Well, no, but I think you claimed the net.
Brave player down. Flanning a bit, he'll get up. Now Harvey. I know he's trying to lead from the front, but now that play's starting to become quite predictable for the Adelaide defence. And Holland. Clear the defensive zone. Take the blue line himself. Go into the corner. So Pope up against Flanagan, he lines him up. Now Stringer. Pass wasn't as clean as it should have been. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, so the Brave kill the penalty. But lose a little bit of momentum they had at the same time. But Brunt now can skate onto the puck.
It's onside.
We'll get there first.
Want someone coming in.
Goes out wide. Jaden Lewis. In the corner. Kept in by Lewis, stripped of the puck. Here's a chance now for Adelaide. Tomlinson, who hasn't seen much ice time tonight, did score one of their goals. And Stringer will get the puck first now for Adelaide. So Pope takes the blue line. Waiting for support.
Exactly.
Now Boyle. Shot was wide. The chance for Adelaide to get the puck back first.
Canberra are desperate now.
So Henning.
They're throwing everything at it.
And it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be against Adelaide.
Was that interference? Slashing
call.
Oh, this is just going to play straight into Canberra's hands.
Adam Pyatt will... Is it 2 minutes? 2:51 remaining. So face off, and it's going to be cleared away.
See how they build up here.
Oh. Well, this is going to be a bit awkward there by the Brave.
Very
Flanagan
sloppy.
eventually clears the puck.
I think you want Harvey back on. He's on, but he's playing centre.
So Buskus. Just a reminder, the Brave are actually the team on the power play right now. So Gavin, nice set up to Buskers, gets a shot away. Frederick makes the save. So Brunt.
Good work, Brunt.
Up against Kuchowski. Brunt's done well for the Brave. Just had a poke checked away from him. That's okay. Now Flanagan. Harvey's done well for the Brave. Keeps control of the puck. Just steadies tempo down a little bit. Good chance for Brave to set up their structures again.
Use the D.
Shot and a save made. So Harvey. I was cut to the centre lane, gets a shot away, deserved a goal. But great save.
Are you telling me this boy's 16?
Yeah.
Whoa. Very impressed with Jeremy Frederick.
So Aaron Bryant, delayed game penalties are a killer. And they're just unnecessary to give away, aren't they?
Yes. 1 minute 28.
So we've got a timeout.
Okay.
I believe these games are 2 period.
That's it.
So it's
That's it, and it's just death at whatever it is. So if I was Brave, I'd be saying, when am I pulling the goalie?
I would say
Bat now.
win the face-off.
That's it.
It's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't do it a little bit early, to be honest.
No. Too much action going on. But what they've done now, let's see how at Adrenaline, they've got a power play. They've got a play going on.
In fact, they're going to start with the extra attacker.
Yep.
Tetro's coming off, so
that's it. They're confident they're going to win the draw.
But they have been good on the draws.
Yep.
Particularly this second period.
Yeah.
So Brave going with the extra attacker.
Oh, a bit of confusion from the Adelaide bench and who's on, so that doesn't bode well.
Especially after a timeout. That's where you should be organised.
All right.
So minute 28 remaining. And Flanagan will get it now for the Brave. Henning, save made. Oh. And Harvey will go back now. So going for the extra attack, but not much is happening at the moment for the CBR Brave.
It'll start now.
So Harvey again does it all on his own. Flanagan there in support to the top of the Frederick's crease. And Boyle now looking to clear, hasn't been able to. Harvey in control of the puck for the Brave.
Key to this is for him not to try and do it all by himself, because that's what will happen. It'll get lost.
Henning couldn't keep it in. Kuchowski's done really well there for the Adrenaline.
Oh.
And Pyatt eventually gets a shot away and will bury it, and that should be the game. Yeah. So 4-2 in favour of the Adrenaline.
Why that play broke down was Harvey was trying to do it all by himself prior to Adelaide finishing off here. No disrespect to Harvey, I know he's got the talent, but what he did prior to that puck coming loose was he made it for Adelaide Adrenaline. Trying to beat them all. Instead of all, he had a player wide open there, he tried to get the puck across, it would have been a much better option.
What was the Brave structure on that the whole power play once after the timeout? I didn't see it.
No, there wasn't. We took the goalie off, then we were going to hope.
So Buskers now for the Brave. 30 seconds remaining. Battle along the half wall. So now Buskers. Phelps into the corner and Adelaide looking to clear. Only as far as Flanagan, who has been good. He's had the puck stolen away from him by Katroska. He'll drive towards net. Nice little move. Tetro equal to it and makes the save. And so that's it. So, well, Flanagan and I think it's Fleming just having a few words.
Yeah.
And it's post-game of a pre-season game.
Love it.
Oh, yeah. You got to love players like that, don't you?
Talking.
Love them as you coach them, hate them as an opposition.
There you
But
go.
the minor final of the Festival of Hockey won by the Adelaide Adrenaline 4-2 over the CBR Brave, and I think there was a lot of positives that come out of that for a young Adrenaline side.
I think there was more to come out of it by far for Adelaide Adrenaline than that. They showed structure, they showed team balance, and their line structure was pretty good. They had a game plan and they tried to execute it.
And of course, the Adrenaline will be here next week for a double header against the Ice and the Mustangs. But to wrap things up from the first game, it is the Adelaide Adrenaline who defeated the CBR Brave 4 goals to 2. Next game coming up is the Melbourne Ice and the Melbourne Mustangs. My name's Michael Clough, and on behalf of Paul Jaffa Watson, we'll see you for the next game.
you.